Hello, my dear students. Hope you are safe and healthy. Welcome back to online session of EVS-I. Today we will do some revision. So let's start with lesson number 7, food and nutrition. Staple food: chapati, bhakri or rice form a part of every meal we have. We eat more of these foods than of the others. Therefore, wheat, jawar, rice are said to be our staple foods. However, with chapatis, bhakris, or rice, we eat several other items which make our meals tastier. Besides, for reasons of good health, it is important to include these food items in our meals. A diet which contains different types of food possessing the nutrients like carbohydrates, protein, fats, vitamins, minerals, water in a proportion to meet the requirement of the body. Food gives us energy and helps us to grow. If we do not eat enough proper food, we become weak and unhealthy. Then we are not able to do work. Here we can see some methods of cooking like steaming, baking, boiling, peeling, mashing, and frying. So, in this lesson, we have learned that our diet includes many different food items. There is great variety in the foodstuffs. The food constituents that meet our food related needs are present in these foodstuffs in different proportions. Our food related needs are met if our body gets all these food constituents in the right quantities. Our taste buds help us to know the different tastes. So, let's revise lesson number 8, the value of food. A farmer works hard in the field. At the end of the summer, fields are made ready for farming tasks. The field is plowed. The lumps are crushed. The fields are leveled. Pre-monsoon showers make the hot soil humid. Fields are ready for sowing. Then seeds are sown. Within few days, the seeds sprouts and the seedlings are seen above the ground. The laborers are employed to do this work and they have to be paid. Rainwater is enough for bajra to grow vigorously. The grain forms and the ears grow fully. As the grains grow, birds come in flocks to eat the tender grains. Then scarecrows have to be set up and slingshots used to frighten the birds away. Harvesting. When the ears of corn are full, they are cut and gathered. Then threshing. Threshing and winnowing are done on machine. Threshing. If a machine is not available, bullocks are used for threshing. Winnowing. A person stands a little higher up and slowly allows the threshed grain to fall to the ground. The grain obtained after winnowing is filled in the sacks. Proper care is taken to make sure that it will not be attacked by insects or other pests such as mice and rats. After putting aside some grain for the family, the remaining sacks are sent to the marketplace. When the traders there buy the grain, the farmer gets money for the crop that he has grown. The grain that the traders buy is sold all over the country. It is transported by means of trucks or good trains. It is the turn of porters and truck drivers to put in their labor Transport costs a lot too. Now the sacks of grains reach the provision stores. People buy the grain from them. They sort out any stones or rubbish to clean the grain. They get milled into flour. Then, while cooking, the flour is kneaded into lumps. The lumps are then flattened into a bhakri and roasted. We spend on fuel too. And thus, at the end, bhakri appears in our plate. So, we should not waste the food. Lesson number 9, Air. Air is everywhere. Air is lighter than water. The earth on which we live is round in shape like a ball. There is air all around the earth. If we go higher above the earth, we find that there is air till a height of almost 50 kilometers. This covering of air around the earth is called the atmosphere. As we go farther from the earth, the layers of air become thinner. That is, the layers of air closest to the earth are very close to each other, while the ones at higher levels are not so close. The air at greater heights is rare. One of the constituents of air helps burning. However, the largest part of air is made up of still another kind of gas. This gas is called nitrogen. Thus, there are several gases present in air. In other words, air is a mixture of several gases. Now, if we draw a circle to represent air, then the quantity of each gas in the mixture will be as shown. What we have learned. Air is present all around us, even in places that appear to be empty. There is a covering of air all around the earth. It is called the atmosphere. The layers of air in the atmosphere close to the earth are pressed closer to each other while the upper layers are rarer. Air is a mixture of several gases. Oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, and water vapor are its main constituents. Lesson number 10, Clothes. Cloth is made from yarn. Yarn may be made from cotton, wool, etc. Cotton cloth is made from threads of cotton, wool on machine. Clothes from things other than cotton, silk and wool. Wool can be obtained from the fur of a sheep. Silk. Silkworm prepares silk thread which can be obtained from its pupa. Artificial fiber. These fibers are man-made and used to make cloth, for example, rayon, tarlatan, nylon, etc. Cloth can be woven in two ways. Sweaters, caps, etc. are woven with the help of knitting needles at home. Handlooms and power looms. Handlooms and power looms are used to weave cloth on a large scale. Cleaning the clothes. Our clothes become dirty after we use them due to various reasons. Soaps or natural substances like Rita can be used for washing clothes. In order to take care of our health, we should wear clean clothes and should keep them neat and tidy. Wearing clean, neat and tidy clothes is a good habit. The Boharin takes the old clothes and in exchange gives new utensils. Clothes are durable. Therefore, even if they become old, they can still be used. Old clothes should not be thrown away. They can be reused. There is diversity in clothing in Maharashtra due to cultural and geographical differences. Due to climate, people select a particular fabric and a dress. Special clothes are worn during festivals, celebrations, special occasions, etc. Lesson number 19, My Delightful School. We go to school to learn. We make many friends in school. We study with each other's help. We play together and share our tiffins. We take part in school functions and go on trips together. We come together to clean and decorate the classroom. There are so many things which we do together. It is great fun to do so. If we help each other, we can succeed at anything. Work becomes enjoyable. In order to help one another, we must first understand our mutual needs and difficulties. In school, we meet different kinds of students. There are few people who cannot see and a few who cannot hear. A few cannot walk easily. The needs of students such as these are different and special. Every child should get the joy of learning in school. All children with special needs have the right to education. The government also has many schemes for them. The government has also provided many facilities for the education of girls. A girl's education should not stop for any reason. Girls too have a right to the joy of learning. We get many different friends in school. In school, we come to know about the diversity in our country. Every child must get the joy of learning in school. All children, including those with special needs, have the right to education. When we offer and seek help, learning becomes more enjoyable. Lesson number 20, I will be responsible and sensitive. We all either live with or related to old people. They love us and pamper us. They often need small tasks done for them like fetching medicines or other products from the market. Responsibility towards people with special needs. Some people have physical handicaps because of illnesses or accidents. They suffer many inconveniences and much discomfort at public places. That is why they are in need of special services and assistance. Blind people can read and write by using the sense of touch. This system of writing is called Braille. People who cannot hear use sign language. In this lesson, what we have learned, being sensitive is understanding the difficulties of the people in our family and locality and helping them when needed. We must treat old people, patients, and those with special needs with care and respect. If we are sensitive, our capacity to help others increases. Lesson number 21, Management of Community Life. To do any kind of work smoothly, some management is required. What is management? The first step in management is to prepare an outline of how and when the work is to be done. The school management committee consists of parents, teachers, local experts, and student representatives. The committee tries to understand the difficulties of parents, teachers, and students. Rules guide us about how to behave in society. Because of rules, we can be sure that everyone will behave in a particular manner. Rules are made so that community life can go on in a smooth and orderly manner. Earlier, customs, and traditions form the basis of rules. Now it is the government that makes the rules. So, in this lesson, what we have learned? Management is necessary for any work to be done properly. A detailed plan is necessary for group work. If work is carried out accordingly to the plan, it is done smoothly and on time. The school management committee works to ensure the all round development of children. The local government body provides facilities for the daily needs of people. Lesson number 22, Transport and Communication. Man used to see logs of wood and round boulders rolling down mountain slopes. It is thought that these observations gave him the idea of the wheel. In olden days, planks of wood were used to transport objects. Later, by attaching wheels to these planks, the speed of transport increased. Time and effort were saved. The invention of the wheel is an important step in progress of mankind. Even if ultra-modern means of transport have been invented in modern times, in some parts of the world, men and animals are still used for the purpose of transport. Water and wind are substances that flow. Pipes are used to transport these substances. Water has been transported through pipes or canals since ancient times. It is safer to transport combustibles such as mineral oil and natural gas through pipes. Obtaining or sending various types of information is called communication. A few centuries ago, messages were sent by tying a letter to the foot of a pigeon. Nowadays, we have new techniques for very quick communication. Communication is used in every field. We use the radio, TV, computer, and projector. We enjoy the programs on these devices. These programs are performed somewhere far away. They are filmed and recorded there and then transmitted to us. We can see and hear the programs using the devices. So, in this lesson, what we have learned? Information about modes of transport in different periods of time. The importance of the invention of the wheels. Means of communication in different periods of time. Live entertainment and means of transmission.